Sorry?
If you can make sure then there will be more decently. You know, a lot of people do housing projects and they do them, and then it becomes some sort of prototype for social housing.
Yeah.
You know, you have all the things that happen at the top, then as you come to the bottom, you locate
Oh,
them
yeah.
there.
Yeah, true.
Since they actually are the same people who work in this development.
Yeah.
And everywhere, you know, at the bottom of every view, you locate decent social housing. And you reduce, you know, insecurity. And it's okay to cultivate in wetlands, right?
Yeah, it's
Hi,
it's fine.
everybody. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi. So where are you now?
We're still in the wetland.
Yeah.
But we've shifted the position.
Yeah.
So
you
where we
moved along.
Where we are, we can see the informal settlement up here. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
And then there's a football pitch that was created, I think, by the people living in those informal settlements.
Oh,
Then
wow.
let me try to go on one end so you can see how it looks.
Yeah. So that's like a sort of football pitch that's just been created by people who live there.
Yeah, because the place was empty, and then they got creative. They created a football pitch.
Oh, brilliant! Great.
So they're using bamboo stick to create the like, how do you call it, the
goalposts.
Yeah, the goalposts. Yes.
Yeah. Amazing.
And then that's where everyone else is on the other side of the football pitch.
Fantastic. It's good to see you all.
Yeah, everyone is now in one spot. So
Brilliant.
I think they're going to do another animation, but I'm not sure what they're going to do. Alfred is explaining.
Sure.
Yeah, they're going to do another exercise with the goalposts, and let me get close and see what.
Oh, that's great.
But I'm not sure if you can see, like, from the back, you can see where the land is starting to come down.
Yes.
Like on this. So people living there on top of it, the government has asked them to move, so they have to relocate because they're in danger area.
Okay, so those houses might collapse with the land?
Yeah, if it continues to rain as it is these days, they might go down with the land, so they might have like landslides, and their house might go with them.
Yeah, sure. So does that mean then that the land is always going to be difficult to build on?
On that top, so what they've been doing in some areas, they've been building retaining walls to keep the land in one place. But when they haven't done so, they tell people to move,
yeah,
so that they don't die when the land slides.
Sure. So, where will those people move to, Amelie?
So there are social houses that the government have been building in different places, and they have been moving people from areas like this, and they have been placing them in those houses.
Okay, so there is somewhere, you know, they will move somewhere.
Yeah, they will move somewhere, and then the government buy the land that they occupy, and then they give them, it's like a how do you call that, like an exchange of that land. They give them a room in those houses.
Okay. So one day these won't be there. Those houses won't be there one day.
Yeah, they won't be there. Yes.
Yeah.
Like pretty soon, because they all have. So there is a cross sign that they put on buildings when they want to take them down. In all of them, they do have that. Unfortunately, I'm very far. You can't see them, but they all have that cross sign that they have to move. So now we have like a limited amount of time in this area.
And so will the government pull those houses down after the people have left, or will they just be left?
When after they leave, that's when they're going. So they have most of the time they give them a deadline when they have to have evacuated from the area, so they can start taking them down.
Okay. That would be really interesting to follow that. In the long term, that would be really interesting to follow those houses coming down.
Yeah, I think because it's Daniel's site, so he kind of knows how these things are going to be.
Great. Has he been able to interview anybody, Amelie?
Sorry? Let me get him and then you.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh. Okay.
Hi.
Okay. Susan. This is Daniel.
Hi, Daniel. How are you? How are you?
Sorry.
Are you okay? How are you? Oh. Okay. I was just asking Amelie about the houses that will be demolished eventually,
Okay.
and whether you've been able to interview anybody in your site. Have you been able to interview anybody?
Yeah, I talked not the resident, but I talked with one of the leader.
Yeah.
In that neighborhood. So we have a discussion on Thursday, but today not.
Yeah.
Today not. We were focused on some
Yeah.
exercise because there are new students. We want to help them to go around. So we didn't make many groups. We just focused on one exercise, like 2 exercises to take photographs and sketching. We will take the interviews in the next week, like on Monday or Tuesday.
Fantastic. I mean, your site is so interesting because it's changing quite a lot in the future, The house is coming down, the land crumbling where the houses sit. So it's a really interesting dynamic site.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it will change because it's an informal settlement, the project of the city of Kigali to relocate these people. So it will be changed, completely changed another place because those people will go in another place of Kigali. So it's kind of interesting to have this history, to keep it. Once this place will be changed, it will be helpful for the other people to understand how this place, the people lived in this place, how they lived, how it looked like.
Yeah, sure. And so once the site is demolished, once the houses are demolished, is anything going to be put up in its place?
Yeah, actually, it will be it's a residential, it's a mixed use zone. It means it's both residential and commercial.
Okay. Yeah.
They will put other residential houses, other housing, but not yet. They are not yet the developer who will put the houses, but the zoning is about to put other improved residential, which are well planned.
Yeah. Stephanie's just said there could be an entire project about temporary houses on risk zones. So, you know, it's a very interesting area that you're looking at, because it is a risk zone. And, you know, if you like, people have built their houses on something that's so fragile, if you like. So it's very interesting in that respect.
You mean to build on that zone which has the landslide?
Yes, the one that the houses are going to be demolished, yes. So the houses are going to be demolished because they're on a risk zone. And that makes it, you know, quite an interesting idea that, you know, people are building houses on risk zones.
Okay, the risk zone. People the one of the leader here told me that the city of Kigali started to relocate, to move the people to go in the other place. So currently some people are still there, but others are they started to relocate them, to put them in the other place.
Okay. Can I ask you, Daniel, are people happy about being moved?
Well, not 100%, but some are happy because those who are near the landslide, obviously they are not happy.
Yes.
They are not happy. I mean, sorry, they are quite happy. It's both. They are happy because they will be removed to the safe place. But many times they put them on the rural area or urban rural, not in the city like where they are now. So that's also they might not be happy because they will be removed in the place where they are very familiar with, where they have the neighbors, where they have their jobs, because most of these people work in this place. They try to find they are surviving in this city, in this place. So when they will be removed from this, it will be hard for them to find other things to do. So basically, for the economic side, it will be difficult for them. But for the safety, the environment, and it will be good. But for social and economic, they are not very happy with it.
That's really interesting. Thank you so much. That's really, really interesting research that you've done, and I think your site really embodies, you know, the past, the present, and the future, because you know, that's already in process. So it's already in process, this idea of the future of that site. So I wonder if you know, Daniel, whether the whole of the wetlands will be built upon in the future, or whether some of it will be left as green vegetation land.
Okay, they are okay. I don't have the complete information about this wetland, but there are several proposals about this place. They said they might create the lake or the water bodies which are improved in this place, and then they put the touristic place in this wetland, or leave it for agriculture, or just to conserve this wetland, which will be like the conservation place. So the proposal is to put the water body or the lake where they can put to improve this place, so the visitors can come this place, or they conserve it for agriculture, or just for the natural conservation, not use it for anything, just for the conservation.
Yeah, sure. That's so interesting. It's amazing. Can I see round about you? Is that okay? If you can give us a look and let us see what's round about you? Is that okay? We can move. Yeah, that's brilliant.
You said?
Thank you so much, Daniel. Yeah, amazing. Really interesting.
So the connection cutting off. I'm not getting it.
It's a bit yeah, it's not so stable, the connection. Yeah, it would be really nice to kind of just have a quick look around. Is that okay?
I'm sorry, you're saying?
It would be lovely to have a look around. Is that all right? If we can just like spin the camera around to have a look around you. Is that okay? Yeah, that's really fascinating. Thank you.
You are looking it?
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing to see this live. Yeah, it's great. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. About the Steph was asking about the compensation.
Oh yes, hang on. Yes, yes. Steph is saying about compensation. Yes.
Other place to live, and then they own that place.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to see if there's any other questions here. Steph was also saying, so they lived there and then it became recognized as a risk later. Is that?
Sorry?
So Steph was asking before that, did the people live there first and then it became recognized as a risk later? Or did people build on?
Sorry, the connection is cutting off. I'm not getting
I know the connection is great. Maybe what we can do, Daniel, is we can have this discussion at one of our meetings. You know, we can take to one of your meetings later. Is that okay? Yes, the connection's a bit dodgy.
I'm sorry, Susan. I'm not getting well.
I think we can pause this conversation just because the connection
we can
is a bit dodgy.
the conversation later.
Let's pick up this at a later date because the connection is so dodgy, Daniel. We'll probably sort of hang up just now and catch up with you at a meeting another time through the week.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be so nice to speak to you, Daniel, and I hope you enjoy your state visit. The work that you've done already is amazing. It's great.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you.
Okay. And we'll see you all soon. Thank you for showing us around.
We see.
Thanks, everybody. See you all another time.
Yeah, see you another time. Thank you.
See you later. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.
Hey.